living free. On the flip side's what we're meant to be. Adventures calling, come join the ride. See ya on the flip side. Chasing the thrill, living free. On the flip side's what we're meant to be. Adventures calling, come join the ride. See ya on the flip side.
The podcast.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Or in the way that he does it on Trading Places, Merry New Year!
Yeah.
That was a film that I did end up watching, or we ended up watching just before Christmas, actually. So
Is it, or is it coming to America?
you have to talk directly into the microphone when you're talking.
Okay.
No, we watched Trading Places.
Does he say Merry New Year in that?
Yeah.
He says Merry New Year in something else then as well. It's right there.
I know, but you got to talk at it.
I have to talk at it. Go on.
Yeah, it's when they're on the train trying to switch the suitcases, the briefcases.
That's it, yeah, because he's dressed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Exactly.
That's why I thought he was coming to America.
So, Happy New Year, everybody. We are now in 2026.
Yeah, we've hit the new year.
Yep, we made it through 2025, just.
Both sick and full of viruses.
Right, well, first thing, I'm going to apologise for our last episode. Although the audio recording went up onto the platforms as they should do, I made a massive mistake on when I was trying to upload it to YouTube. I kept getting an error saying that the memory was full, and I ended up deleting the footage.
Yeah.
Yes. So at least we got the audio. If any of you are or have watched it on YouTube, you will see that our last episode, the episode about Universal Studios Japan, I've taken footage from our video log of us being out there last year. And I've sort of tried to incorporate it all into that. So sorry, once again. On the next note, yes, we have been rather ill, haven't we?
Yes, full of viruses and colds and blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
I had a week off, you've had a week off. We're still not kind of fully over it, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
We keep blocking my view of my face.
Pull it down a bit then.
Yeah, I forgot what I was saying now, go on.
Being off ill. Yeah, you were ill earlier in December, weren't you? You were off for a week. And then I had to have a week off last week, and I was literally in bed Monday to Friday. Literally. There we go
Yeah.
again. Starting 2026 as we mean to go on.
With his literallys, and basically.
Yes. So yeah. Welcome to 2026. There's lots to come and lots in store for us moving forward, isn't there?
There is. What's we got planned so far for this year? Holidays-wise, we've got 3
We've got 3 that are,
in the pipeline.
Yeah,
so
that
we've got
are-
snowboarding in a couple of weeks.
yep, snowboarding in a couple of weeks. I'm really looking forward to that. I've
Then-
missed that.
We're going to go on a cruise for the very first time,
Yep,
on a Disney cruise.
yes.
And then we're finally going to get to the original Disneyland.
Yep,
Gonna
California.
walk. I'm going to get to see where Walt's room is, the castle that Walt, created.
Yep.
It's been a long time coming, that for me.
Certainly else.
46 years. Not that I popped out of my mum's room and went, I want to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely been, the Disney thing is definitely on my radar all my life.
Those are the things that are they're locked in. We are doing them. There's no going back on them.
We're going to try and get some other things in as well. We don't quite know exactly what. We've got, is it 2027 or 8? We've got Kilimanjaro.
2027 is Kilimanjaro.
It's joking, so it's a year away.
Yeah, well, it's a year and a half. We're doing it in August, we think.
So we've got to get our fitness on the go for that.
Yes, that is.
So that is one thing for me is so just before Christmas, I've been very ill over the past couple of years, and I struggled to get better. So February 2024, I got rushed into hospital, didn't I? And it's taken me about a year and a bit to recover, and I got told that I have chronic fatigue.
Yes.
But I also went out and found out that I've got gluten, wheat, and barley intolerances, which could be what's a contributing factor to me having chronic fatigue. So I only found that out in December. So along with our fitness goals for Kilimanjaro in 2027, that's going to happen over this next year, I'm going to be mastering a major change in my diet.
Unfortunately, yes.
It sounds really cheeky. I'm starting it the best I can, but I know that when we go away snowboarding, that's going to be affected
Yeah.
because the food's not going to be. I'm not going to be able to tell what's gluten, wheat, and barley free, am I?
No.
And also, been told I've got to go sugar free.
Yeah. So you've started your sugar-free thing now.
Well, kind of, yeah, but I need to do it for 28 days solidly, apparently. Yeah. So when I'm dwindling it down, I'm winding it down, and when we go away, I'm going to relax completely, and then when we come back, it's going to be an intensive sugar-free for 28 days, and then but I'm going to try my best to stick to the gluten because I have noticed the difference when I've been eating gluten and not been eating gluten.
Yeah.
I don't feel very well afterwards.
No, that has been true. We've noticed that over the last few days, haven't we?
Mm.
The only upside is that the hotel that we're staying in for the snowboarding trip, it's buffet breakfast, buffet nighttime starter, and buffet nighttime dessert, and then you could pick from a menu board as to what you wanted from your main meal. However, we have had a notification saying that they have now changed that, and it is a buffet meal right the way through, so you can go up and pick.
The food was always really nice at that hotel.
Yeah, it was.
What was the hotel called?
That's a very good question.
But the hotel was really nice because it's right outside the lifts. Apologies if you don't ski or snowboard. If you're going to go walking holidays or anything like that, these places are really good places to go. But the hotel is right outside the lifts, so we can just cross the road, and we're right there onto the lifts, and off we go for the day. And there's a lovely bar next door. But then, food-wise, it's always been absolutely amazing food.
Yeah, it's not a top-notch hotel. There's no swimming pool.
It's got a sauna.
It's got a sauna and steam room, which we did use last time.
Yeah, we're not going to go back to that, though, are we?
I don't know. I didn't find it that bad. It was just, you had to
go downstairs and it was cold. You had to book a slot and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there is that. But, I mean, I don't think we would do, because I think by the time I like it when I come back from being out all day, I shower, a change, and I lie on the sofa and just chill.
Yeah, relax. Well,
and let my legs go.
You roll. So Julie takes her rolling bowls and stretching bowls and things like that, and she spends a couple of hours doing that whilst I sort of lie on the floor and start to fall asleep.
You lie in the bed.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Right. So.
The hotel.
The hotel layout was a little bit quirky. That where the bed was situated within the room.
We'll try and find a video and see if we can put it in on this point.
Yeah.
So, like, you'd walk in through the main door,
Yeah.
and so there's a narrow corridor to walk down. Your first door on your left was the toilet. Your second door on the left was the bathroom, which was shower, bath, and sink, which was lovely. And then you went into like an open bit of the room, which was a double bed. And then you had next to the double bed was the wardrobes, which kind of bizarrely
sectioned it
out
off, didn't it? It sectioned off the bedroom
to the living room area, where you could fold out the bed and have a further double bed. Now, the issue we got in that room is that it was too warm. We couldn't breathe at night, could we?
It's very stuffy.
So we opened the window, but because of the segregation with the wardrobe, we didn't get a breeze.
Well, it sort of made the lounge area freezing,
yeah, but
didn't get the bedroom do anything to the bedroom. So
we ended up sleeping in the living room.
We ended up getting the duvets. You ended up sleeping on the couch. I ended up sleeping on the floor.
And that's because you preferred it because it was a harder
floor,
wasn't it?
No,
sorry. You pulled the mattress out, didn't you?
No. I slept on the quilt on the floor. Yeah, just because it was comfy. My back prefers the harder surface. So
it was just so stuffy, the room. So we ended up.
We're hoping on this trip, because we are back in the same hotel. it was a case of we were looking at different resorts and things like that, weren't we? But
Yeah.
we just couldn't find anything that took our fancy, and in the end, we just said, let's go back to there. We don't normally do that. We normally like to mix it up and go to different places.
We've been to quite a few snowboarding resorts, though,
Yeah, of
haven't we?
course.
So we've done quite a few, which is like what we've done France, we've done Italy. Oh yeah, we've done Germany and Austria. We haven't done Germany.
No, we haven't done Germany.
Done
no.
Austria,
We've done
sorry.
Austria, we've done Italy, we've done France.
Yeah.
Oh, we've done Andorra.
Yeah.
We'll talk
we
about
technically have been into Switzerland, haven't we?
We have been into Switzerland. I tell you,
Because we skied and skied
well,
out.
we can do an episode on this rather than going into sort of all this sort of stuff, because at the end of the day, we've agreed that this episode is going to be about what's to come in 2026, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's not go too in depth. All I would say is, for anybody interested, we are staying at the Alhambra Hotel La Diva in Val Claret. So we are heading back there in
A couple of weeks' time.
couple of weeks' time. I do have a countdown. I've got to have a countdown. We've got 20 days. 20 days until we go, and I cannot wait. However,
we need to go to so on starting on goal setting. So for January, we're going back snowboarding. We need to get for me, mine's my flexibility and my stamina
me as well.
is up. So tomorrow, Monday, new start. I've got all my meals prepped and ready for work every single day.
Yep.
So I've got my breakfast, my lunches, my little snacks in between, all ready. And then I come home. I'm going to go to gym. I normally do Thai boxing, but always in the build up just before I go away snowboarding, I kind of skip that because I don't want to get injured. So I do skip those for a couple of weeks as we get closer.
We don't want injuries.
So my focus is now at the moment is going to be cardio, weights, mobility and stretching, and making sure we get a session in at our indoor ski slope.
1 or 2 sessions. I mean, the thought is try Wednesday night.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to be as QT as as possible. But it's this time of year, everyone's going, aren't they?
This is the thing. It's like what we've said about the gym, isn't it?
The gym's going to be a nightmare.
New Year, the gym is going to be absolutely manic, and we see it every year. It's the same thing. It's all these people that are, want to get fit, new me, new year, new me.
Yeah.
And they all hit the gym and cause absolute chaos for the regulars that go, and then a month later they're not there anymore. So
it's not that. I mean, it does inspire some people to actually jump on board, and I'm all up for people, getting into fitness. As you know, I love fitness and well-being and all that kind of stuff, and that is one of my goals is for this year is to continue with my studies and get that done, so I can learn all about my nutrition and my personal training.
Indeed.
And get that finalised this year. That's my goal
Yep.
for my studies. But also it's my own personal fitness and well-being goals that I've got set. So for January, it's just because this indoor snow dome will be really busy because everybody goes for lessons. So it makes, unfortunately, because we used to be avid goers, it makes the times getting up the lift a lot longer because the queuing is usually quite horrific. So it's different, the indoor skis place to the gym technically. So I'm hoping to get at least 1 or 2 sessions in there.
Yeah, if I don't know, it's touchy subject or what have you, but when we first started going to what was the Chill Factory, it was very much catered for people like us that would go on a regular basis and
it
would
was
buy
brilliant.
month. Yeah,
They used to do like a monthly payment, and you'd be able to go as many times as you want. But there was a night when I think it was every Friday or Thursday, Friday was what they call freestyle. So you could go on like what they call park. So it's like a table or a bench or something like that.
jumps, kickers.
So but you had to pay extra for that. So I found that was really good because you could go at any time. It was great for social scenes. We met a lot of friends through that, and it was brilliant. But unfortunately now it just seems to be so expensive to be able to go just for a couple of hours. So it does deter you from going because you don't feel that you get your worth out of it because, especially at this time of year, it's like really busy.
I know any business is there to make money, and I'm sure that it did make money back then. But I did hear that people that used to run, let's say,
Chill factor.
well, no, people that
Oh.
used to run a certain theme park or within a company of a theme
Yes.
park were the people that came and started running the Chill Factor, and they were all about getting people through the door, getting more and more people through
They
the door.
came up with that stupid idea. Do you remember they put the big inflatable ball?
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
it? I mean, don't get me wrong. They had the jump, which was really good.
yeah,
They had the inflatable jump,
yep,
which was good. But then they had this inflatable ball, so it'd take up half of the entire
yeah,
slope
yeah,
for at least a good couple of days. And you were like, what's the point?
yeah.
Nobody paid for it. So I think they
No,
made a massive loss on that.
yeah. They brought in a lot of gimmicks to try and entice people in, and it didn't work. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It was one of those. They didn't look after the place properly. So anyway,
So to the new owners of now, what was the Chill Factory? What's it called now?
the thing is, I don't even know if it's changed owners. It might just be that they've changed names.
Or who they called
It's
now?
called Snow Centre.
Snow Centre.
Yeah,
I hope you hear this and have a think about maybe monthly, memberships, and then you have your add-ons. That's
yeah,
what used to happen, and it used to generate a hell of a lot of money because we used to have the massive community
yeah,
that went through
yeah, yeah.
huge community.
We had a great social gathering.
You get all the learners that would be on the slope learning, and then they pay for the monthly subscriptions to keep their learning up all year round.
Yeah,
We came in summer and in winter
yeah.
time.
That's true. That's true.
We came a lot in the summer.
Yeah,
So
we did. It was sad. It was sad that things changed, but I suppose things do.
mm.
Um,
But it sort of did see off a lot of our friends and stuff
yeah,
because they did used to travel quite far to go to it.
true.
But then, yeah, so that's going to be January. February and March is going to be pretty much survival, just getting our fitness up.
Working
Um,
and yeah, we're gonna end up with. I'm gonna have holiday days that are still available to me. We're toying with numerous ideas.
yeah, I've said stuff like I think we need to at least minimum of like once a month try to get in some good hikes to get us ready. We
Yeah.
need to go and sort of buy some new walking boots so we can break them in and get them ready. Shout out to our friends because we're hoping that we'll rope them into it as well, get them to come on board with a couple of the hikes.
Yep.
It's also Mister here who's fast asleep. Probably can't see him on the camera.
He's asleep on the side there.
Anyway, my little pooch is here. He loves to come along. He loves to come along and go on the WALKs.
We can't say it, otherwise you'll want to go now,
That's
and
too-
it's getting late.
Yeah. So he loves to come out on them with us, and of course I wouldn't do anything without him on those kind of circumstances. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get our fitness up. And mine's for my diet.
The we've sort of had small talks about flitting to certain parks in Europe. Whether we do that or not, I mean, I would like to start cracking off some of the parks, ticking them off that list. I mean, look, just out of curiosity, watching some of the videos on YouTube the other day because the new Six Flags out in, I can't even say it now, Kedah Park.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, out in Saudi Arabia. Falcons Flight, wow.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
But have you seen the new drop one?
Yeah, oh yeah, the drop tower. Yeah,
Holy moly! So back in 2023, was it? We went to New York
yep,
and we went on that drop tower one that was under Kindercar.
yep.
Can't remember how tall that was, but that was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done.
Was that your scariest drop tower?
Surprisingly, I was terrified going on it because I remember walking up and you were trying to do your talking, and I said to you, "Shut up! I don't want any of your nonsense banter," because he does give me like sometimes when I'm scared, he gives me like nonsense banter, and I didn't want to lose my train of thought and get scared. So I said, "Please don't scare me and don't think it's funny," because it was one of those. I'm not very good with the drop towers, am I?
No, that's your most feared ride.
What's
I mean,
your feared ride?
I
I
don't.
think your feared ride is everything, just so that you don't throw up on it.
That's it. That's
Because you had a big fear of going on that one actually at New York, which was wooden. Because when I turned and looked at you, you were ready to vomit. Oh, excuse you.
Excuse me, sorry, that's me drinking my Mountain Dew.
Product placement, you can't do that.
Yeah, look, Mountain Dew, if you wanna sponsor us, by all means. Mountain Dew, so fresh, so tasty. Yeah. I've also got my Mr. Tom peanuts and caramel here as well. If they,
I'm just going to go and get my peppermint tea, bear with.
um, yeah,
Which is in me woof cup.
yeah,
Woof,
yeah.
but it's because it's
Pluto.
from Disney.
Yeah, there's,
Walt
look, there's
Disney
always
World.
got
It's from Walt Disney
there's
World
always got to be some Disney in here somewhere.
in my life.
Yeah, so it would be nice to. I mean, I looked at flights. I looked at flights to get us out to Saudi Arabia, and they were pretty cheap. What we were looking at, but we've got the benefits of not having the ties of children
No
and,
kids.
and school holidays and things like that. So we can technically go whenever we want to book off our holidays.
Mm.
With us doing the snowboarding holiday, the cruise, and California, it leaves me with a number of holiday days left. That gives us the opportunity to do long weekend trips or mid-weekend trips over to. I'd love to go to Effling. I'd love to go to Plopsaland. I'd love to go to numerous ones that are out there in Europe, because they do have many enticing and good rides as well. So that's something to consider.
Mm.
That
Yes.
is very much something to consider. So
So our new year is set out with 3 holidays in sight, and then of course once we've done this one, we will always sort of look into our snowboarding holiday next year. Get that set back up. But yeah, it's mainly around building stamina and fitness overall for goal setting, um, and yeah, going that way really because we've got a big thing going on in 2027.
Yep.
That we need to be fit and ready for.
And then we need to sort out trips back to Florida
Yeah, baby.
because
We
there's-
haven't done Epic yet.
we haven't done Epic yet, and there is such a big
Oh,
following
can't
for the
wait.
whole Florida visits, trips, adventures off all the other people.
I'd still like to also go back to Japan at some point.
Yeah,
I'd
Japan,
like to go back to Japan, but I'd like to go back to Tokyo Disney as well.
of course. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we loved it there.
That was really good. And I know that I'd do it differently, but yeah, I need to go back there at some point.
We do.
Just not in the hot time of the year.
Yeah, we'll do it at a different time of year. However, one of my concerns and one of the things I'm keeping an eye on is, we are big American sports fans. We support the New York Rangers for ice hockey. We support the New York Mets for baseball, and we support the Jacksonville Jaguars for NFL. As we record this, the Jacksonville Jaguars are currently playing, and we are against the Tennessee Titans. And at this very moment in time, and I don't want to jinx it, but we're currently 31-7 up. So I'm quite a
not-
happy chappy.
That's not bad, is it?
No, that's not bad, but that means nothing. That
Mhm.
means nothing. You can be that far up and lose it all. So, and then the New York Rangers played the last year's NHL Stanley Cup champions, the Florida Panthers, in the Winter Classic game, which was actually, I can't get my head around this. They built an ice rink inside the baseball stadium in Miami and played the Winter Classic game there. I don't understand. Yeah, the fact that the ice still didn't melt, I do not know. I know they've got all the refrigeration thing underneath, but yeah, the New York Rangers won. So that's all that matters. My favourite team. Our favourite team, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, it's all good. It's been a good week in sports. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
Okay, yawn. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
muffling a yawn there.
No. It's Julie's chronic fatigue is kicking in. She was saying she was tired before we started this episode. So
Yeah, I'm not we've not been very well. It takes it out of me, so it takes me twice as long to get better from any little setbacks like this. So yeah, I'm very tired today.
yes, I agree. So on that note, we're going to make this a nice, short and sweet episode to ease us into 2026.
Yeah, on Instagram and social media, you'll probably see a little bit of our fitness journey, nutrition journey,
Yeah.
well-being, dog walking. Just because us doing that makes us accountable for our goals. So we've got our goal settings set in place.
Indeed, we do.
So yeah,
And if you don't already follow us on social media, why not?
Read it again.
Why
sorry.
not? Why don't they follow us?
Naughty.
Naughty. Look, we're on there. We're on all platforms. Go and find us.
Give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a follow, give us feedback, because we always say feedback is a gift that keeps giving.
Is it?
Yeah, because you always need feedback to keep developing. Nobody is ever, if you ever believe you're at the top of your game, you can never improve, then you're on your trajectory down.
That's true. Suppose you want people to tell you if you're doing something they don't like.
Not necessarily. You want them to tell you what's going well and what's not going well. So you want the feedback both, because otherwise you have that negativity of just negative. That's wrong.
Very
So,
true.
but we need to know what's right and we need to know what's wrong, so we can keep delivering what is right and never get rid of that, and developing on what's been going wrong.
Okay. Excellent.
So please give us some feedback.
Yeah. Thank you once again for taking the time to listen to us rant or jabber on
Yeah.
or talk utter nonsense. And we hope to catch you again on the next episode.
Do it again.
I'll sign us off. See you on the flip side.